Hey guys, so this week lots of new products came out, including lots of primers. And yesterday I did my top 10 primers list, but since then several new ones came out. I've had a little chance to try them. Not enough to give you a full comprehensive review on each one, but now I've had a chance to try some of these. I thought I would give a quick review on all three of these new ones. First Aid Beauty came out with their new primer, which is their Hyaluronic Primer. And if you have dry skin, this is a great one. I've been using it the last few days, and by the end of the day, my skin doesn't look dry. A lot of times, I'll put on my foundation, and then 12 hours later, by the end of the day, I'll look in the mirror and it just looks cracked, and any dry patches were accentuated, and any flakiness. And thankfully, with this one, by the end of the day, my skin just looks nice and dewy little finish. So, really liking it. It does have a little bit of a scent to it, which is mostly from good ingredients, mango, apple. There is a little bit of sandalwood extract, which can be a potential skin irritant. However, it's not high up on the ingredient list, so it's probably not much to be a very big issue unless you have very, very sensitive skin. So overall, really liking this one. The scent, in case you are sensitive to scents, it dissipates after a minute or two, so it's not a really big issue. But it works well layered with sunscreen. I've tried it with several different foundations and liked them. For the most part, I really like using this if I have a long-wearing foundation and I'm going to be out like all day. I really like using this one. So this is a nice, good option. Pretty affordable. I think it's $28. So well worth checking out. This one is at Ulta and not at Sephora as of right now. So that is a good one. Another one that came out, I believe it was in the last day or two, is the new Milk Hydro Gripping Primer. And I was super excited for this one to come out. It comes in two different sizes. This is a half ounce or 10 milliliters and it sells for $15. And they have a full size, which is I think 1.33 ounces, and that's $30. And I was super excited for this one to come out. It does do a nice job of gripping foundation and making it last, and powder and other makeup. However, I have several issues with this one, unfortunately, which I was sad to see. So my main issues with this one is that denatured alcohol is, I believe, the 5th ingredient, which is very disappointing. You can kind of feel it when you set it on your skin a little bit, how fast it sets. So it's got that, and then it also has another drying alcohol. I think it was benzyl. Let me double check. Benzyl alcohol is in there as well, and that one's higher up on the list too. It does have some good beneficial ingredients in there. Aloe is in there. Sodium hyaluronate in there. But overall, in my opinion, when you've got that much denatured alcohol high up on the list, most of those beneficial ingredients aren't going to do much because your skin is going to be super drying, unless you have very, very oily skin. And I use this now, and the morning after when I wash my face, my skin just felt more sensitive than normal, which is probably from the denatured or drying alcohol. So it works well. It does a really nice job gripping foundation. However, if you're in the market for a nice gripping type foundation, instead of this one, I would recommend the J1 Red Pack or the J1 Jelly Pack. It's white, black, and red different products, but I would recommend that one instead of this one. That one's accomplishes the same goal, but without a lot of the denatured alcohol in there. So unless it's just for like a special occasion, then I don't know, once in a while, it's not going to do too much, but day in, day out, especially if you have dry or sensitive skin, it's not going to be a good thing. And the Ole Henriksen makeup primer came out, which I was super excited for. Super nice product. It kind of does a little bit of illumination on your skin. So you can use it as a makeup primer, or you can even use it as kind of just a highlighter even. And it does a nice job priming your skin, especially if you have drier skin. It feels a little bit hydrating, but if you have even oily skin, I could see how you could use this. So it does a nice job making a nice clean canvas for makeup. It does have a couple of oils in there that I'm not a huge fan of. Orange and then lemon peel oil are in there, which can be sensitizing, and especially if you put this on, say in the morning, and didn't put anything else on and went out, some of those can be phytotoxic with the sunlight, giving you like a bad reactions to some people. So I highly recommend if you pick this up, use a sunscreen over it. or use a foundation that contains a sunscreen over it to prevent some of that from happening. But overall, actually, I really like this one too. I was surprised. I didn't think I was going to like it as much as I did. So those are some of the new primers. So also the new Glow Recipe Watermelon Mist came out, which I've gotten to play with a little bit. And the first couple times you use it, the mist doesn't come out super fine. So be aware of that. But after several pumps and after it seems to get going, like the primed pump, the mist seems to be more fine. So I actually like using this under my foundation because it gives skin a little bit of added hydration. So, but those are kind of some of my thoughts. I'll definitely come out with more comprehensive reviews on all of these after I've had a lot longer to try them out. But hopefully I helped you decide if you're going to pick any of these up. Hopefully I help you guys decide which one. And let me know what your thoughts are, if you've tried any of these yet, or if you're thinking about picking them up, which one are you going to pick up and why? Or if you tried them, let me know what your thoughts are. So thank you guys so much, and check out nobsbeauty.com. My shirts are on there now. So thank you guys so much.